Is this a bow for ants? This is a normal-sized traditional Chinese bow. This is the Alibow Tiny Bow. It's tiny. The Alibow Tiny Bow is available from the Alibow website for $45. This isn't to be confused with the Mini Han Bow, which is an actual functional use bow, which is $50. This one is a lot smaller. In fact, it's so small that I'm not sure the camera's picking up that I'm actually holding one. See, that's the bow in my hand. It is made from plastic or fiberglass. Despite that, it does have a fairly nice traditional wrapping. There's a bit of leather around the limbs and the handle, and it does have wooden seat, so it does seem to match most of the construction of these kinds of bows. It does have the Asiatic horse bow look, but of course you wouldn't use it as a horse bow unless it's a really tiny horse. When you buy the tiny bow, you also get 3 tiny arrows. This is the point where we normally discuss how the bow feels in my hand. The bow is about the size of my hand, so you guys can hold it. Weight, it's very light, and draw length about that far. So let's give it a shot. One immediate problem is that the arrows are quite small, and if you miss and you aren't paying attention, it's quite easy to lose. I'm shooting my backyard. I've got 1 arrow in the grass somewhere, and I have no idea where it is, so I'm done with 2. Might find it later, but I have noticed that these arrows do tend to fly quite far to the right. That's actually fairly normal for a thumb draw, and I'm trying to get my sight on target. It's pretty weird to figure out how to aim this sort of thing, but it does function. It does come out with a decent amount of pop, and surprisingly, it can be quite fun. I mean, it's really hard to aim this thing, of course, but it does function. Really hard to aim this thing. This time we'll paint the ground. There, see? Right in the middle. This proves you can make it work and it functions as intended. Bit of a shame I've lost all my arrows, otherwise we could get a nice grouping there, but there we go. We can prove that the Alibow Tiny Bow actually works. I probably should have done this earlier, but I'm curious, what's the draw weight on this thing? I draw about that far, and the weight is 14 pounds. Hey, that's pretty decent. That's like the same as most of our youth bows, so that does explain why it comes out a bit of punch. Since I've run out of tiny arrows, let's see if we can get these ones to work. I don't think this is designed for that, but that is I can't explain how this looks, but I think this will work very well. I mean, the length of the feathers is already longer than the bow itself, so if you get any arrow clearance, we'll see. It is a 15-pound bow, right? So it should function like a 15-pound bow. Hey! Forget the tiny arrows, try and get a grouping with these big ones. Hey! There, I mean, let's use some of these 40-pound carbon arrows with feathers, so they should work alright too. Knock is perfect, alright. Hey, right in the middle. I guess legit, you could make it work. It's the same technique. What the heck? Oh well, yeah, the idea is there. the other way. It actually works. I mean, the arrows fly terribly, but the loading methods actually work as intended. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh, that actually works. Let's try some Lars Anderson Slavic drills. I'm having trouble just because I can't get the, the arrows to sit in my hand and knock on the string properly. In theory, you could make it work. Unfortunately, the knocks are too loose, so I can't do it. We can Slavic draw though, so let's get one arrow at least. We can Slavic draw one arrow. Yeah, that works. There. Unfortunately, I can't just hold multiple arrows with this tiny bow. But wow, that was actually fun. You know what? I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad losing my arrows anymore. These tiny arrows are overrated. Just forget these. These are just like darts. Just throw these away. But like you can use proper arrows, the full-length arrows with the tiny bow. It looks absolutely ridiculous, without a doubt. That is completely dumb, but it actually works. And you know what? This is totally worth 45 bucks. I think the only thing that would make this better would be if somebody invented an auto-loading magazine. Yerks brave. Anyway, that's my review, I guess, on the Alibow Tiny Bow. I didn't think I'd have much fun with this because, you know, it's a typical toy model bow. It comes with tiny arrows, which are lost right away. But having tried shooting this and realizing it's an actual functioning 15-pound bow, yeah, you actually could shoot full-length arrows. I can't imagine any practical purpose, but as a $45 gift for someone who likes archery, especially Asiatic archery, this is actually perfect. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. You can get these from the Alibow website while they're in stock. Yeah, absolute fun. I don't think I'll be shooting too seriously with this, but you might know someone who will. Anyway, this is NUSensei. Hope you found this enjoyable. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.